Good morning, good afternoon, depending what part of the world you are from. It's another episode of Harness News Update. We're February 5th edition, as if we're in February already. Crazy time goes by. And today we're live on a presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. We're also sponsored by HarnessBid, because HarnessBid is the game changer, just like this show, for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. Provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you, its customers. For more information and to get started, visit harnessbid.com. And we're also brought to you by our friends at the USTA. Big episode today. We had a lot to go over from the weekend. That's why starting in March, I want to do a Saturday episode, so these Monday episodes aren't so grueling and so long. Got recaps from over a dozen different cards from the weekend, and we'll get started there soon. But first, it's best to acknowledge that the 35th O'Brien Awards took place over the weekend as well. Won't go too into detail about everything, but here are the winners. We'll go quick congratulations to all the winners. We'll talk about the horse winners first. Here's the pacer winners. 2-year-old pacing filly was Pass Line. The 2-year-old colt pacer was Legendary Hanover. On to the 3-year-olds. The 3-year-old filly was Sylvia Hanover. I don't think a big shock there. On the boys' side, 3-year-old pacing colt, Stockade Sealster. Older pacing mare was So Much More. And the older pacing horse was Tattoo Artist. On to the trotters. 2-year-old trotting colt winner was TCI. The 2-year-old filly trotter, Willie's Home Run. 3-year-old trotting colt, Ghostly Casper. 3-year-old filly, Righteous Resolve. The older trotting mare, Adar Castle. And the older trotting horse, Logan Park. The Sun Beach Somewhere Horse of the Year, Sylvia Hanover. On to the People Awards. The O'Brien Award of Horsemanship goes to Mark Etzel. Armstrong Breeder of the Year, Tara Hill Stud Farm Limited. The Keith Waples Driver of the Year, James McDonald. Trainer of the Year, Ian Moore. Future Star Award went to Cassidy Snyder. Cam Fellow Award goes to Dennis King. The Outstanding Groom Award goes to Andrew Ward. The Media Excellence Awards, Outstanding Written Work, Chris Lohman, for his Felix Marion Farrier to the Stars piece. Outstanding Film Video Broadcast goes to Woodbine Entertainment Group for their Pepsi North America Cup coverage. And the Outstanding Photography goes to Clive Cohen for the Rainbow. So again, congratulations to all the winners of the O'Brien Awards that went over on the weekend. Now we'll get to the nitty-gritty of the race action. First, I look at all the tracks that just go Friday first, but now we're going to look at something first. Northville Downs had their final weekend of racing, possibly ever. I believe it's ever as of now, how it stands, on Saturday. But they had racing Friday and Saturday. So let's give them the first look here. Friday night, 2 drivers had some pretty good nights. Mark St. Louis Jr. had a grand slam. He wins race 5 with Chasing Dragons in 2:01 and 4. For trainer Becky Zubkov. They go almost wire to wire in this effort. His second win was race 6 with Shoulda Known Better. They go 1:59 and 3 for trainer Michael Hamlin. Mark St. Louis' third win comes race 7 in 2 minutes and 1 with Duke Deo, another Mark Hamlin trained horse. And Grand Slam time comes race 12 with She's Cruising Home in 1:58 and 1, another Becky Zubkov trained pacer. Another driver to have a good day Friday night at Northfield was David Lake up first. He wins the first win of his night was race 9. I have the wrong thing open here. Sorry, I might have the wrong thing opened. His first big win was race 9, which was won by Some More Prince. I believe I accidentally had this messed up. I thought in the race 9 was...
They're at the head of the stretch. The gate is picking up speed for race 9. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Center of the track, Stoneborough. To his inside Enchanted Mission. On the far outside, Some More Prince. As they motor into the first turn, cutting the corner, Enchanted Mission with the lead. Stoneborough fights on in second. Off stride at the back went Fist Fighter. Fist Fighter made a break. Now moving on the outside, here comes Some More Prince. Some More Prince, the 9-year-old son of Rosemont Principal, grabs command and takes over. Enchanted Mission back to second. Stoneborough goes along in third. Back in fourth, we come back to Brushback Artist. Going along in fifth there is Starlet This Swan Day. Then the back markers are SJ Star, Zoomer, and Fist Fighter. They went to the quarter in 28-3. They come in front of the grandstands and head to the half. Some More Prince trying to do what he does best, and that's a wire-to-wire win here. Got the lead past the half in 58-3. A 30-second second quarter breather for Some More Prince. Enchanted Mission goes along in second. Struggling to keep up a bit in third is Stoneborough. And now back to fourth. We come back to Brushback Artist, opening up on the lead a bit. Some More Prince by 2. Second is Enchanted Mission. Now moving to the outside is Stoneborough. Fourth, we come back to Brushback Artist. Fifth is Starlet This Swan Day. You can forget the rest. 128 and 2 to 3/4. Some More Prince by 4 in the paddock turn. Second now, Stoneborough. Back to third, Enchanted Mission. Brushback Artist moves to the outside, now third, and is moving up as they turn for home. Some More Prince looking to see it through. Some More Prince by 3. Some More Prince looking for some more, and Some More Prince gets it done. Stoneborough second, Brushback Artist third. Close on the line for fourth, may have been Enchanted Mission in a photo, 1/5.
It was 159 and 1 for Some More Prince. Like I said, I usually show the opens. That wasn't the open. That was race 9. That was the first win for David Lake on Friday night. He would add 2 more. This is the open. Race 10. Yeah, the open trot. Rose Run Vincent goes 159 and 1 to get David Lake his second win on Friday night. And his third win comes next race, race 11, with Avalon Freeze. They go 158 and 4. Move on to Saturday at Northville Downs, last day of racing. Mark St. Louis gets another hat trick. His first one is in race number 3. Diesel Accelerator. They go wire to wire and 157 flat. Trainer Becky Zukov. Wire to wire, the heavy favorite. Mark St. Louis wouldn't win for a few more races. His third win would actually come in race 9 with Magic Shark and 156 and 2. Another Becky Zukov trained pacer. They come from the off the pace. Minor upset at 6-1. But his second win was in the open pace, and this one with Fred's Nightmare in 154 flat. You know what? I'm out of order here. These first races were Justin Irvin's. I apologize for that. I'm all over the place today. Justin Irvin gets 4 wins start today, races 1, 2, 5, and 7. That's what we just watched. Now coming up, is Mark St. Louis getting his hat trick. This is race 3 with Diesel Accelerator. Man, I'm so out of it today. Quick, Justin Irvin, he gets his wins race 1 with Dream Fair Sunfire. He also wins race 2 with RJP. Race 5, he gets the job done in with Rigging Aces. And his 4th win comes in race 7 with Catch Me Conrad. Whew. And this is Mark St. Louis getting his 2nd win. Now we'll go to the open pace, race 8 with Mark St. Louis.
They're at the head of the stretch. The gate is picking up speed for the open handicap pace. Ready, aim, and for one final time, the open pace, fire! Stabler going for the lead. Fred's Nightmare in the center of the track will challenge. Getting away 3rd, Don't Call Me Francis. Dillinger 4th. Then we come back in 5th to Commander Bob and RB. You can see them all early as they motor up the back stretch. Fred's Nightmare took over the lead, has it by 1.5 lengths over Stabler, who's 2nd. Going along in 3rd, Don't Call Me Francis. 4th to Dillinger. 5th, we come back to Commander Bob and RB. Quarters on the board, 27 and 4. It's Fred's Nightmare with the lead. 2nd is Stabler, now moving on the outside. Here comes Austin Hanners and Dillinger firing on up into 3rd as they spin off the turn, and they'll come in front of the grandstands and shake hands with all the fans here at Northville Downs. Fred's Nightmare on top. Dillinger on the outside, now 2nd. Half is on the board at 57 seconds. Stabler is 3rd. Don't Call Me Francis. Then on the outside, Commander Bob is beginning to roll, and from the back is RB. As they go to the back stretch now, it's Fred's Nightmare trying to put away Dillinger, who's now fading on the outside. Moving up the inside is Stabler. Now into contention. Here comes Commander Bob, and from the back, RB. But up front, Fred's Nightmare putting up all the numbers. 125 flat. 28-second back panel for Fred's Nightmare, who's creating a nightmare for this open pacing group. It's Fred's Nightmare on top by 5 as they come into the stretch. Fred's Nightmare. Mark St. Louis Jr. says, good night all. I'm taking the open pace here tonight. Dillinger up for 2nd. Commander Bob.
And then we'll go out here to the last race, race 11, final race. Panther Time gets the job done in 157 and 3 with Art Mick Ilmurray in the bite. We'll just check out the last stretch drive here.
3rd, Photo for 4th, 154 flat. Giddy up.
Man, I'm all over the place today. Let's see here. I'll figure this out. And anyway, we'll move on now to the next track. We'll go to Cal Expo. They had racing Friday night. Supposed to be on yesterday as well. It was canceled due to that thunderstorm, I believe. First little bit of sire stake action we'll look at here. The 4-year-old horse in geldings, Friday night race 2. Let's check this out.
Here they come. And they're off. That's been a mystery going for the lead. Polar Storm left, leaving softly was Doug's Monkey Business. Into the turn they race, and Been a Mystery has the early lead. Polar Storm comes away in 2nd, on the outside in 3rd. Doug's Monkey Business looks to drop in 3rd and will in front of Dardic Vic, who is the trailer. And the pace is not fast through the first 3/16 of a mile, and the leader has Been a Mystery, and the advantage is a very, very controlled 1.25 lengths. Polar Storm is 2nd, followed in 3rd by Doug's Monkey Business. They race by the opening quarter in 30 and 2. Out of the turn and up the backstretch they go, and with a quarter move, here comes Doug's Monkey Business to move up and take over the point. Been a Mystery yields in 2nd. Now Polar Storm's in the 3-hole in 3rd, and right there at the field, Dardic Vic is the trailer. They head to the half-mile juncture. The leader slightly removed from the pylons. is 3, Doug's Monkey Business, pocket sitting, been a mystery. An anxious third is Polar Storm. He was under a grip, and Dardic Vic. Half was due, 59-4, 29-2 for the second quarter. Doug's Monkey Business leads it by 11.5. In pursuit second is Been a Mystery, who narrows the gap. Polar Storm is third by 2.25, and Dardic Vic. 5/16 of a mile to go. Doug's Monkey Business leads it by 1.5 lengths. In the pocket second has Been a Mystery, still anxious in third. Polar Storm by 4, then Dardic Vic. They race 3 quarters in, 128-3, 28-4 for the third quarter. And in the blink of an eye, Doug's Monkey Business has quickly opened up by 2 lengths, but quickly moving up on the outside is Polar Storm, followed in third by Been a Mystery. Doug's Monkey Business, the leader by 1.5 lengths. Polar Storm is gaining on the outside, and it's down to these two inside Doug's Monkey Business, but Polar Storm has got him as they come to the wire. Doug's Monkey Business second, Been a Mystery was third, 156-3.
Yeah, 156-3 for Polar Storm, winning the California Sire Stakes horse and geldings pace. I promise we're going to get the show back on track here momentarily. James Kennedy also got the hat trick on Friday night. He gets a first win in race 1 with Rockin' the Dragon in 157-2. Big, deep stretch drive there. He'll win a few races later, also a wire-to-wire effort in race 6 with the pacer Chase the Gold. They go 154-3. And hat-trick time for James Kennedy in race 8. Another pacer, I'll See If I Can, comes from way off the pace. Sat 6th most of the race, and then had a deep stretch drive here to win in 156-2. There was also the Open Trot. Race 3 was won by Pride Crest. Goes wire to wire in 157-3. Let's check this race out.
A mile to the start. Here they come. And they're off. Pride Crest showing speed from the 2-hole Help Page left down along the inside. Serene Hall. Into the turn they race, and Pride Crest has changed tactics and is going to the front. Along the inside in second is Help Page, followed in third by Serene Hall. Coming away in fourth was Mandeville, followed in fifth by Body Armor in the early trailer, Lewis. They head to the first quarter, and the leader now slowing the tempo is Pride Crest as he goes by the opening quarter in a time of 29-1. Pride Crest leads it by a very controlled 1.5 lengths. In line for a perfect trip is Help Page, who is second. Serene Hall is third. Mandeville fourth. His stablemate Body Armor is fifth. And the back marker remains Lewis. Less than 5/8 of a mile to go. Pride Crest calling the shots. Leads it by 1.25 lengths. Help Page second. Serene Hall third. Mandeville, Body Armor, Lewis. They head to the half-mile marker, and Pride Crest getting a soft second quarter here. Goes by the half in. 59-2. 30 into fifth for the second quarter. Pride Crest leads it by 1.25 lengths. Help Page gets that perfect trip in second. Serene Hall is third. Mandeville out slightly from fourth. Lewis on the move in fifth. Flushes out Mandeville. The now pocket pulling is Help Page. And the trailer Body Armor. 5/16 of a mile to go. The leader is Pride Crest. The advantage is a length on the outside in second. Help Page. And now Swenson kicks out the plugs on Pride Crest. Moving up is Mandeville. Also moving up, Lewis. 3 quarters, 128-3, 29-1 for the third quarter. Pride Crest says, "Come catch me." Leads it by 2. On the outside, closing ground is Mandeville. Way on the outsides, Lewis. Pride Crest in front and driving. Then between horses, Mandeville. Outside, Lewis. Pride Crest on the inside. Lewis is surging on the outside. Pride Crest says, "No, you will not beat me." Mandeville second. Lewis was third, 157-3.
157 and 3 there for Pride Cuts. There's also the Phillies and Mares Open Pace Race 5. Let's step aside and watch this.
Here they come. And they're off. Crazy Cute's going for the lead from the inside. Stars and Stripes left on the far outside. Divine Art into the turn they race. Crazy Cute has the early lead. Up on the outside, here comes Divine Art, and Divine Art with a burst of speed will take over the lead. Crazy Cute yields in second, leaving to come away in third. Stars and Stripes, 2 lengths to fourth, where it's Ain't She Special. Followed in fifth by Velocity McSweets, a length and 3/4 to 6, finds Give Me This Dance. Graceful Horizon is the trailer. First quarter, 28 and 2. Up the backstretch they go. The leader by a length and 1/4 is Divine Art, and Longo will give her a second quarter breather if allowed. Crazy Cute, well placed in the pocket second by a length and 1/2. Stars and Stripes is third by that margin. Ain't She Special is fourth, stayed inside as Velocity McSweets is on the move in fifth, providing Give Me This Dance with second over cover in sixth. Third over is the trailer. Graceful Horizon, she the 4-5 favorite. They head to the half-mile marker, and it's Divine Art who has the lead. Half was due, 58 and 1, a successful 29 and 4, second quarter breather for Divine Art, who leads at a length and 1/4. Perfect trip for Crazy Cute, who is second. Velocity McSweets first over third, now second, and she's in a hurry. Let's pay attention to the top. Longo takes a look over his right shoulder. Seems pretty confident with Divine Art, leads at a length. Velocity McSweets on the outside has leveled out. Locked in the box under a grip is Crazy Cute. Then it's Give Me This Dance second over. Locked in Stars and Stripes. To the far outside, Graceful Horizon. 3/4, 127 and 1. 29 seconds for the third quarter. Divine Art has the lead by half a length. On the outside, gaining ground is Velocity McSweets. Way on the outside, here comes Graceful Horizon. That's Graceful Horizon taking the lead. Give Me This Dance moving with her. A late move by Crazy Cute. Here's going to be a tight one. Very tight. Was it Graceful Horizon or was it Give Me This Dance? That can go either way.
It was Graceful Horizon getting the win there. And that's everything from Cal Expo Friday night. The only other couple other things we'll go over from just Friday night, couple Canadian tracks were in action. First, we'll look at Western Fair. One driver had a hat trick at Western Fair on Friday night, and that was Garrett Rooney. He gets the win in race number 1 to kick things off with a horse by the name of Maryland. They go not quite wire to wire, but they finish the mile in 2 minutes and 3/5. Minor upset, 2-1, while the favorite finished second. Rooney wins his next race, race 2, with My Buddy Sam. They go 2:03 and 1. This is the favorite. Again, comes off the pace. Sat in the pocket trip for most of the race and then charges late. And then his third win comes in race 7 with My Outside Voice. Wire-to-wire effort in 2 minutes and 4/5. Another Canadian track in action on Friday was Charlottetown. One driver had a good day, and that was David Dowling. He gets 4 wins. His first win comes in race number 2 with 2 points. They go wire to wire in 158 and 2, and actually was second placed first, but did lead for most of the race until then. But horse got bumped out. His second win comes in race 5 with She's Rockin' Fame. 2 minutes and 2/5 for the time there. Make sure you check out Harness Link's Weekly Insider. I actually write about this horse this week. Dowling gets the hat trick in race 6. Next race, You're My Heartthrob. Another wire-to-wire effort in 158 and 3. Well, that snow's starting to come down there in Prince Edward Island. And Dowling's fourth win comes in race 9 in the preferred pace with Blood Money in 157 and 4. like always, I'll step aside and let's listen here to the preferred pace on Friday night.
Time at Canada's greatest half-mile racetrack, the Driving Park. Here's the Joe O'Brien Memorial Post Time. Up and pacing, a host of levers in here. Burnout Hanover along the rail, the first one out. Second into the turn, that is 3, Trick Gainer to get away third. Along the rail, Manterio fourth, that is Blood Money. Roll with Hottie Toddy, unhurried on this night, away fifth. Then the early trailer. Pick Tony and I Am is 6 along the backstretch for the first time. Approaching the opening quarter, Burnout Hanover, the long shot leader for Brady Sweet. Racing from second is 3, Trick Gainer, Manterio. Third at the rail, Blood Money is fourth. Roll with Hottie Toddy, biding his time fifth. Trailing the field, Pick Tony and I Am, 29 and 4. Open this one up. There is straight alignment at the 3/8 pole, led by Burnout Hanover. Second is 3, Trick Gainer. There goes the first move. It's from Manterio. He's first over in the outside third. Following the cover out fourth is Blood Money. On the outside fifth is a Roll with Hottie Toddy. On the rail 6, that is Pick Tony and I Am. 3 in, 3 out, 1 minute and 1 was the half. Onward they go around the paddock turn for the second time. 5/8 is up next, and Burnout Hanover getting them there. Second is Manterio. Racing third, going to the outside is Blood Money. Fourth at the rail, 3, Trick Gainer. Then in fifth, that's Roll with Hottie Toddy. Between them 6, Pick Tony and I Am. Wow, 3 lengths separate the lot. A quarter of a mile left to go. And Blood Money pounces on the lead late for Dowling. 3 high, Roll with Hottie Toddy. Manterio between horses. 3/4 went, 90 seconds flat. And they're in the home stretch. And it's all Blood Money in here. Burnout Hanover second. Roll with Hottie Toddy. Here's David Dowling. It's his night. The quadruple in the Joe O'Brien. Blood Money going away. Second, that's Pick Tony and I Am. We need a show picture. And they stop the clock. 1:57.
Yeah, I always hate when I actually cut him off. 157 and 4. We'll move back down to south of the border. The Meadows had racing on Friday as well. A couple drivers had a good day. David Pelode wins 4. He wins the first race number 1 with Francis Underwood, wire to wire in 152 and 3. Is that the guy from House of Cards? Is that the name, Francis Underwood? Anyway, I like that. Big win to start the day there with kind of the co-favorite at around 2-1. He would win a couple races later. He would finally get back to the winner's circle, race 4 with Always on the Hunt, another wire to wire in 153 flat again, this time with the heavy favorite. It'd be hat-trick time for David Pelode in race 6. Another wire-to-wire effort in 153 and 4. This time with Gandalf the Black, another great name. I love these horse names. Getting the job done. 6-1 minor upset. The favorite, Shotgun in the Hot Sun, finished second. And David Pelode will get Grand Slam time in race 12 with Sister Swell. Wire to wire in 155 and 2. Another kind of minor upset. 3-1 as the favorite. Silly Actions at 2-1 finished second. Another driver to have a decent day Friday at the Meadows was Ronnie Wren Jr. He starts off by winning the open pace with Some Moment Somewhere. Not quite wire to wire, but got the lead around down the back or down after the half, and they go 151 and 3. Again, a minor upset at 2-1 as the favorite Lunar actually finished 6th. Let's check out the open
Wild
pace
Western,
Meadows.
Lunar, American Music, Mackle-Doodle-Doo, Sand Between My Toes. There they go. They're often pacing. Wild Western goes for the lead. Some Moment Somewhere a second. Up on the outside, American Music third. Getting away fourth, Duval Street. Fifth is Elliott Moose. Backing off sixth, Lunar. Racing seventh, Mackle-Doodle-Doo. Trailing the field, Sand Between My Toes. No hole available, so American Music must go on. Now second, moving up after the leader. Opening quarter, 26-4. American Music takes the lead. Readily giving way, Wild Wild Western is second. Some Moment Somewhere A third. Racing fourth, Duval Street. Fifth is Elliott Moose into the turn six. Lunar pacing seventh, Mackle-Doodle-Doo, and trailing the field, Sand Between My Toes. They're all in straight alignment as they race over to the halfway point. Halfway home, 55-2, 28-3, second panel. First up on the outside, here comes Hunter Myers. Lunar out of the moving on the outside. Some Moment Somewhere A goes right to the top. American Music is there second. Up on the outside, Duval Street now third. Racing fourth, Wild Wild Western. Fifth on the outside, Lunar. At the three-quarter mark, 3 quarters in, 1:23-2. 28 seconds backside. Little more than an 8 to go. Opening up, Some Moment Somewhere A by 2.5. On the outside, Duval Street second. On the inside, American Music through the stretch. Some Moment Somewhere A. The battle's on for second and third. To the wire, it's all Some Moment Somewhere A. Inching away. Home second, Duval Street.
And Ronnie Wren Jr. would add 2 more at race 9 and 11. Race 9 with Kilowatt Kid in 151-3. And then race 11 would get the job done in 154-4 with a horse by the name of Paycheck. After the Meadows, we'll look at Yonkers. One driver had a heck of a day at Yonkers on Friday night, and that's Jason Bartlett. Puts up a tutty. He gets a touchdown. Gets 7. Touchdown in the extra point. Just kicks things off with race 3 with Big Sur. Goes wire to wire in 155-1. 3-1 minor upset here. The favorite, Maximum Red, gets third. He also would race 5. What I Need Is a Man. Another wire to wire and 155-1. Oh, they put those names together. And I'm a former track announcer. Yeah, he goes 155-1 with the 3-1 minor upset again. Race 3, or his third win is race 7 with Eurobond, wire to wire, and 56-3. Grand Slam. Few races later in race 9, Hazy Shadow of Winters, wire to wire, in 158-1. Favorite again here for trainer Per Igbloom. And actually, Bartlett would win 4 in a row, races 9, 10, and 11, and 12. Race 10 was with Dragon's Lucky Lady in 154-1. Race 11, Bartlett gets the job done with Slingshot wire to wire in 155 flat. At a 29 flat last quarter, just holding off this competition here. A 12-1 upset was looming, but with why not this shoot? Why not this shoes? And then race 12, Valley Hanover with Jason Bartlett goes in 157-3 to end his day. 7 wins. And the last thing we'll look at Yonkers Friday night is the $35,000 Phillies and Mares Invitational Pace. I'll step aside and let's see who wins this.
Second race Pacers approaching the start. And they're off in the Filly Mare Invitational pace. Tony's Mom quickly asserts here early on and takes the lead. Uptown Hanover is away second. Michaela, no urgency out of there, just away in third. Lucky Artist is in line next, and La Bella Vita trails the field. So they head to the backstretch now and head for the opening quarter, and they will follow Tony's Mom. Tony's Mom has the lead, but not for long. Here's Michaela out of the 3-hole looking for the top. Michaela marches up on the outside for George Brennan and will now clear to the top. It is Michaela in front. Past the 28-second opening quarter, the 1-5 favorite leads the way. Tony's Mom is pocketed up in second. Uptown Hanover is in line third from Lucky Artist, and La Bella Vita trails the field. So they're at the top of the stretch the first time, and it is Michaela. Michaela, the leader, from Tony's Mom in second. Uptown Hanover is in line third. Lucky Artist is fourth, and the back marker is La Bella Vita. Down to the half mile here in 57-1. 29-1 second quarter. It is Michaela into the payoff half with the lead. Tony's Mom is still tracking second. Uptown Hanover still third. Lucky Artist and La Bella Vita continue to trail. They're still single file. Field of 5 past 5/8 heading to 3/4. There's been zero change in the plot. Michaela the leader. Tony's Mom's still right there. Uptown Hanover is now locked down. Here's Lucky Artist first to the outside. La Bella Vita continues to trail 3/4, 125-3. Far turn, final time. Michaela looks to seal the deal, but Tony's Mom is right there in the pocket, ready to angle for racing room as they come to the top of the stretch. Michaela with the lead at the top of the stretch. Tony's Mom are going to pop the pocket right now and try to come after this leader. It's Michaela in front. Tony's Mom trying hard on the outside. Michaela finding more at the inside. Tony's Mom trying hard but not bridging the gap. Michaela the winner. Tony's Mom checks in second. Then it was Uptown Hanover, Lucky Artist, and La Bella Vita.
Michaela beating Tony's Mom. I wonder if Tony's mom is that like Stacy's mom. Michaela goes 153-2 for George Brennan and trainer Nick Drennan. Oh, now we're going to start looking at tracks that went Friday and Saturday. The first one up is Freehold. Freehold on Friday. One driver had 6, not with the touchdown without the extra point. And that would be Brett Beckwith. He gets his first win to kick off the day in race number 1. He goes wire to wire in 2:01-3 with Always As Fast. There were actually 3 kind of horses all around the 2-1 kind of mark, and he gets the job done there. It wasn't too long before Beckwith gets back into the winner's circle, and it was race 2 with Shellax DV, wire to wire, in 2 minutes and 1/5. Heavy favorite, 29-2 closing quarter. None of the other horses in the field had a sub 30-second final quarter of a mile. He gets hat trick, the natural hat trick, 3 in a row. Race 3 with Fashion Cantab. Comes off, sat in third until after the half, then takes the lead in 2, and then finishes at 2:02-1. Took him a couple races to get back into the winner's circle. Race 7 with Big Charlie Moran, wire to wire in 2:01-2. But he didn't have to wait long to get number 5. This was race 8, Batitude. Like that name. Batitude goes wire to wire in 2 minutes flat for trainer Izzy Estrada. And the 6th win for Beckwith on Friday at Freehold comes race 10, Cinco Senorita. Sat in the pocket for most of the race, won by a head here in 2:01-2. On to Saturday at Freehold. Another driver had a decent day. Vincent Ginsberg had a grand slam. He wins race number 1 in wire-to-wire effort with Pan Street USA, 2:01-1. Minor upset here, 9-1. The favorite, Legato, finished second. Ginsburg's second win comes in race 7 with Exotic Sand, another wire to wire, and 156-3. This time it was a heavy favorite. Nice gray horse. And this is actually technically his 4th win in race 10. Nomi Hanover goes in 155 flat with a 29-3 final quarter. Heavy favorite again here for Vincent Ginsburg. His 3rd win comes in race 9, which is the preferred pace. And I'll step aside for that, but it was won by My Sweet Boy Max, wire to wire, in 156-4. So let's see here the freehold preferred pace on Saturday.
Race pacers approaching the start. And they're off in the preferred handicap pace. That's Prince McArdle, who looks to lead from the outside. Franco Nandor cuts the corner down inside. Lion Steel is there from between horses, along with My Sweet Boy Max, as they vie for the early lead. Next from between horses, Euphoria in a bit of a tight spot there from Beltane. Next comes the Bloodhound. The back marker is Bondi Shake, as Prince McArdle had to abort that leave attempt. It is now dropping back towards the back as they head to the opening quarter. With the lead here, it is My Sweet Boy Max. Franco Nandor is pocketed up second past an opening quarter, 28-1. Favorites are 1-2 onto the far turn the first time, and it is the 1-5 favorite, My Sweet Boy Max, who fronts the field. Franco Nandor is pocketed up in second from Lion Steel, who's single file third. From fourth, that is Euphoria, as they make their way to the top of the stretch here the first time. Back half of the field, it's a Beltane fifth. Now to the outside, Bloodhound is first up in the outer flow, fishing for some cover. Next comes Bondi Shake, and the back marker Prince McArdle, half mile 57-4. So they're into the payoff half here, and it is My Sweet Boy Max and Vinny Ginsburg still with that lead. The lead out to 2 now. Franco Nandor continues to track from the pocket in second. Up on the outside, Bloodhound has made good ground uncovered here. It is now up soon, challenging for second. Fourth to the inside, that is Lion Steel, who now switches into the outer flow. That'll allow Euphoria to shoot the gap there at the inside from Prince McArdle. Back to markers here. Beltane's dropping back, and Bondi Shake around that one now as they pass by 3/4, 126-4. Far turn, final time, and at the inside, My Sweet Boy Max looks to seal the deal. But to the outside, Bloodhound is breathing down his neck in second. These two go stride for stride around the far turn. From third, Franco and Nandor just waits on some racing room as they come to the top of the stretch and spin for home. My Sweet Boy Max cuts the corner and looks to go on with it, but to the outside, Bloodhound is still right with this one, and here's Bloodhound on the outside. My Sweet Boy Max digging in at the inside. Euphoria down the outside late. My Sweet Boy Max at the inside still there. My Sweet Boy Max sees it through. Euphoria was second, and then it was Bloodhound and Franco Nandor, 156-4.
And that's everything from Freehold. We'll move to Meadowlands. They had racing on Friday and Saturday as well. Friday, one driver had a grand slam. That was David Miller. He gets his first win in race 2 with O Coffee Bean, wire to wire, in 154-1 for the heavy favorite. Izzy Estrada, the trainer. David Miller would actually win back-to-back races. He would be back in the winner's circle in race 3 with All OU1. Another wire-to-wire, 158-2 at 28-4 last quarter of a mile for trainer Joseph King. Hat-trick time for David Miller in race 10 with Buddy Earl. Kind of sits in the pocket here for most of the trip. The favorite, Buddy Earl, but gets the job done in 155-2. David Miller was in the bike for trainer Richard Johnson. And it was Grand Slam time for David Miller for race 14 with little power. They go 156-2. Another Izzy Estrada trained pacer here. Move on to Saturday for the Meadowlands. 2 drivers had not bad days. First, we'll look at is Jordan Stratton. He gets a grand slam. His first win comes in race number 2 with Desire's Captain. Goes 154-2. Minor upset, 4-1 upset is the favorite. JK Lucky Charms loses just by a nose here. David Miller was in the bike with JK Lucky Charms, but Jordan Stratton gets it done for trainer Bill McKenzie. That's a tight finish. Ooh, I like it. Jordan Stratton gets his second win several races later in race 7. The camera kind of starts to lose its focus, it looked like, on Saturday at the Meadowlands. Stellar Yankee goes wire to wire in 151 flat. A 27-2 closing quarter. Corey Stratton trains this pacer. Stratton will jump right back into the winner's circle in the next race, race 8, with Bobcat Bay. Goes sits in the pocket until the end of the trip here. Goes 151-2 with a 28 closing quarter. 5-1 minor upset for Jeffrey Smith. The favorite, Mr. Donald, finished second here with Dexter Dunn in that bike. And Jordan Stratton's 4th win comes in race 10 with Marcus Sealsteer wire to wire in 152 flat. Paul Stafford trains. The other driver to have a good day was Andrew McCarthy. He finishes with a hat trick. His first one comes in race 4 with De Los Ciclo Dio. 152-2. 28-4 closing quarter for the heavy favorite in race 4. Andrew McCarthy will jump right back into the winner's circle again in race 5 with Speed Snip. Comes from way back, sat 9th and 8th early on, but charges down the stretch. A 28-1 closing quarter to win just by just ahead. 42-1 upset here. The favorite, actually, the co-favorites, Big Bad Bill and Banksy finished 3rd, 4th. It was a big upset here in race 5. Over a $2,700 tri-factor based off $1 bet in that one. And Andrew McCarthy gets race 11 as well to make the hat trick with Alta Blues. Goes wire to wire in 151-2. We're going to jump back north of the border for a few tracks. Woodbine Mohawk Park had racing on Friday and Saturday. First, we'll look at Friday. One driver had a hat trick. That was Tyler Jones. He gets his first win in race 5 with Only the Good Die Young. 153-1. 12-1 upset. His second win comes the next race, race 6, with the trotter Cool Clifford, wire to wire in 156-3. This time, Cool Clifford was the odds-on favorite. And Tyler Jones gets his 3rd win, race 11, with So Not Cool, a trotter. They go 156-1, a 7-1 upset. 6-1 upset. My bad math there. Move on to Saturday. One driver had the Grand Slam, and that was Doug McNair. He starts off by winning race number 1 with Delightful Catherine. Pacer goes 152-2. You'll get back into the winner's circle in race 6. Oh, I did this again, didn't I? He'll get back in the winner's circle in race 6. He gets the job done there with Hungry Man in 150-4. He'll also get the job done in race 7 with Mr. Ibiza in 152-1. His 4th win comes in the preferred. Doug McNair's 4th win comes in the preferred. Race 9, preferred pace with Tarasi goes wire to wire in 152 and 3. Let me just pull this up for you, and we'll jump right into that.
On by, grabs the front. Tarasi will now head to the top. Mama's Sunburn, Rockabilly Rebel, codename Cigar Box, and Cold Creek Queso from the back of the pack. Tarasi taking the field through that first turn to the opening quarter with Mama's Sunburn pocket sitting 27 and 4. A sluggish first quarter for Tarasi, and that should leave lots of gas in the tank. Tarasi 1-5 leads it. Mama Sunburn sitting in second. Rockabilly Rebel is a single file in third. Codename Cigar Box, and Cold Creek Queso is fifth, and trailing. Tarasi still sets the pace as they make their way towards the halfway point. Racing second, that's a Mama Sunburn, Rockabilly Rebel, and a codename Cigar Box. Cold Creek Queso is sitting in fifth. 57 and 2, a 29 and 2 last fraction. Tarasi is leading the way, getting away with off fractions. Tarasi, the one to catch. Mama's Sunburn is sitting second. Rockabilly Rebel still third. There's codename Cigar Box now first up, and Cold Creek Queso will grab that cover, and they're going to try and run down Tarasi, but they'll have some work to do as the field makes their way around towards the three quarters in 126. Tarasi leading the way, and there should be lots of room left. Mama's Sunburn, there's a codename Cigar Box, Cold Creek Queso, and Rockabilly Rebel, but Tarasi now opening up by about 3 to 4 on the field. Mama's Sunburn, it'll be a battle for the scraps. Tarasi, nothing stronger. Tarasi, gate to wire, takes it by about a length and a half. Second was Cold Creek Queso.
Thank you. Welcome back. Today's episode is going off the rails here, but that's okay. We're still getting everything in here. Just making sure everything still seems to be in order. We'll go to Century Mile now. They finished up their winter meet over the weekend. They had racing Friday and Saturday. Pair of drivers had 2 wins on Friday. David Kelly wins race number 1 with Lunch Pail Guy. They go 159 flat. David Kelly will be back in the winner's circle. Race 2 for the Fillies and Mares Preferred with If Only I'd Known. Comes way off the pace to win in 153 and 3. 27 flat closing quarter. Let's check out the Fillies and Mares Preferred.
In the hands of the starter gate, picking up speed. Here they come. They're off there, pacing. From the outside, Goodbye, See You Later with the lead attempt. Outlaw alley-oops and Sobe driving on, holding position. Gonna let Goodbye, See You Later drive on into the first turn. Gold on the horizon and gets away from third with Sunshine at the beach, pacing from fourth. If Only I Don't. And the back marker is Jakara. About 8 lengths from the early lead. Goodbye, See You Later pocket. Popping early. Outlaw alley-oops and Sobe will take him to the corner. And Goodbye, See You Later now going to pocket up. 3 lengths ahead of Gold on the horizon. 28 and 1 for the quarter. A length and a half back. Sunshine at the beach. Single file down the backside. If Only I'd Known. And Jakara, Kelly Hart can see the ball. It's Outlaw alley-oops in front by a length. Make it a length and a half now. Goodbye, See You Later. is hustled up for more. 2.5 back, Gold on the horizon, halfway down the back stretch. Back 3, Sunshine at the Beach, Fully Idon, and Jakarba. As they're half-mile bound, it's Outlaw Alley-Oops front end mission tonight. Make it 2 lengths over goodbye. See you later. Past the half, 56-2. Identical 28-1. Gold on the horizon, now creeping closer from third. Sunshine at the Beach with a decision to make. Fully Idon and Jakara. No moves made as of yet. Outlaw Alley-Oop still on top. Creeping closer now. Goodbye. See you later. The whip tap urging is getting closer. 2.5 back, Gold on the horizon. Sunshine at the Beach. Fully Idon and Jakara single file, 1/4 mile to go. And popping the plugs now. So be Outlaw Alley-Oops top of the lane. Down the stretch, we'll see if she can finish the job. 125-1 on the outside. Goodbye, see you later. 3 wide, Gold on the horizon. Jakara coming up the inside. Sunshine at the Beach. If only I'd known. Everyone's got a shot. It's Outlaw Alley-Oops to catch inside the 8th. Outlaw Alley-Oops, if only I'd known, is flying late. Running on fumes, Outlaw Alley-Oops, if only I'd known, swoops the group. Outlaw Alley-Oops, Jakara, and Sunshine at the Beach.
And the other driver to get 2 wins Friday night at Century Mile was Mike Hennessy. He wins races 4 and 5. Race 4 with President Rescue. They go 155 and 4, 37-1 upset in race number 4. And race 5, Hennessy wins with the favorite, Outlaw Spiced Rum, in 156 flat, a 29-2 closing quarter. Outlaw Spiced Rum came from all the way back in the pack to win here in the deep stretch. Saturday, Century Mile wrapped up their winter meet. 2 drivers had 2 wins as well. Mike Hennessy back at it. He wins races 1 and 3. He gets the job done in race number 1 with Montana Slim, a 21-1 upset in 156-1. The favorite, Hurricane Jane, finished 6th. Or sorry, not 6th, 4th. But yeah, Mike Hennessy 156-1 here with Montana Slim. Hennessy's second win comes in race 3 with the favorite Tropical Dragon, 153-3. The other driver to get a pair of wins on Saturday at Century Mile was Thomas Miller. He wins races 5 and 9. Race 5 was with Windmere Arthur Jane. They go 2 minutes flat, 28-2 final quarter here. The co-favorite Despicable Moi finished 2nd. And Thomas Miller gets his second win, race 9, the final race. This meet at Century Mile with My Little Chloe, wire to wire, and 156-2, 28-2 closing quarter. Close though, short sell Hanover at a 27-4 closing quarter, but just couldn't catch up. Last Canadian track we'll look at, Flamborough had racing Saturday and Sunday. One driver had 5 wins over those 2 days. Scott Coulter wins 3 on Saturday. Race 5 was his first one on Saturday with She Makes Me Feel Unreal. They go 158-2, 9-1 upset. Race 8 was his second win with Time Waits on No One, wire to wire, and 158-2. And his third win, the hat trick time on Saturday, race 10 with Caviar's Triumph, comes from way back to win 159-4. 5-1 minor upset. Scott Coulter will add 2 more on Sunday. Only driver to have multiple wins on Sunday. at Flamborough Downs. His first one, race 4, with Ace 44 Daisy. They go 158 and 3. Just sneaks up here on the inside, beating the favorite. And his second win comes race 6 with Hugh Hef. Goes wire to wire in 157 flat. Okay, we're on the last 3 tracks here. I promise we're at an hour mark. It's hard to talk for an hour, so I'll try my best to get through this last little bit here. Saratoga had racing Saturday and Sunday. One driver had a good day on Saturday. That was Billy Dobson, who wins 4 races. He wins the first one with Meticulous GB, wire to wire in 154 and 4. He wins back-to-back races, actually gets race 2 as well with Skyway Victor, another wire to wire in 153 and 1. Hat-trick time for Billy Dobson was race 4 with He's the Right Stuff. Goes 155 and 3. Led pretty much wire to wire this time as well. And Grand Slam time for Billy Dobson was race 7. Still thirsty, wire to wire, 157 and 2. Minor 8-1 upset. The favorite, actually the co-favorites, Give Us a Wave and Southwind Patron finished 5th and 6th. And one thing we'll look at here Saturday at Saratoga was the Open Handicap race, Open Handicap Pace race 6, won by Rock and Roll Runa. Goes wire to wire in 153 and 3. Let's check this out.
6th race field lined up, set to go. Racing, Pickup Man Hanover and 7th Secret are out together. Rock and Roll Runa launching a bit on the outside with Century Endeavor in 4th. They're followed into the turn by Torrid Saint. Coming away in 6th is Twin B Tough Enough, and that one left around I'm No Outlaw on the early trailer is Sounds Good. Featured field heads to the backstretch, and Rock and Roll Runa is not going to waste any time. Stallbaum's got that one in gear and charging up to challenge for the lead, as Pickup Man Hanover will yield to Rock and Roll Runa. 27 and 3 in quarter 1 as Rock and Roll Runa now emerges with the top spot. Pickup Man Hanover is back to 2nd. 7th Secret next in line in 3rd, followed by Century Endeavor as they navigate their way through the paddock turn with Torrid Saint, the Invader in 5th. Twin B Tough Enough is 6th. That long shot a length and a half better than I'm No Outlaw, who's unhurried in 2nd last. And Sounds Good's at the back of the bus as they pass in front of the stands. And Rock and Roll Runa carries the cause. It's Rock and Roll Runa, the odds-on choice, a length and a half in front as they reach the half in 57 and 1. So reasonable first half for Rock and Roll Runa. And Stallbaum, having no imminent challengers, continues to coast along with that one as Pickup Man Hanover rides the coattails of the favorite. 7 Secret sticks to the inside path. Tough trip for Twin B Tough Enough, who's trying to muster up a bit on the outside, but it's just not happening right now. Towards the rail in 4th is Century Endeavor. By 5/8 and approach 3/4. Rock and Roll Runa standing tall. Pickup Man Hanover has gotten a perfect trip and will have every chance if he's good enough. 7 Secret is 3rd, 3/4 and 125 and 4. 28 and 3 in the 3rd quarter. Rock and Roll Runa now dealing with a pocket-pulling Pickup Man Hanover, who's out for the drive. Rock and Roll Runa not done yet and holding firm. They're at the head of the stretch and set for the drive. Rock and Roll Runa fully extended by Pickup Man Hanover, who's trying to take it to him. These two wage war in the stretch. Rock and Roll Runa's digging in. Pickup Man Hanover trying to gun him down late in the game, but the chase is futile. Rock and Roll Runa will not be denied. Pickup Man Hanover 2nd, then 7 Secret. I Know Outlaw is up for 4th, 153 and 3.
And let's move on now to Sunday at Saratoga. One driver had 5 wins. Brett Beckwith, we talked about him once before. He gets his first win in the first race of the day with Feast Day. Go wire to wire, 159 flat. Beckwith will jump back into the winner's circle, race 3 with Kenobi. That's great. 158 flat there for the trotter. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love that. Hat trick time the next race, race 4 with Kerry the Torchman, goes 156 and 1. And then Beckwith will finish off with winning races 7 and 8. Race 7 with Big Idea. They paced the mile at 157 and 4. And race 8 was won by the trotter Skyway Professor. Sit the pocket the whole time, wins by a head in 159 and 4. Minor upset. He was 2-1, while the favorite Bridge Works at more closer to even money finished second. And the last thing we'll look at Saratoga on Sunday was the Open Trot, race 6, won by Discus Hanover. They go 157 and 2. Let's check this out.
Featured 6 race trotters lined up, ready for the start. And they're off. Issa gets the first call. Come on over. Hanover left quickly. Discus Hanover showing some speed as well, with Malibu Kid a bit of a slow starting 4th. And come on over. Hanover accelerates from the inside, trying to put Issa in behind. Discus Hanover is going to drive on the outside for DeVoe. And knocking on the door of Come on over Hanover is Discus Hanover, and that one will surge up to take over. The favorite is given way for now as they make their way to the quarter. Issa is 3rd. Malibu Kid came away in 4th in front of Pay Me Tonight. Mark of a Beast is 6th. And an opening quarter in 28 and 3. The trailers are Duck Dodge and Dive and Bluffin' Her. And a retake now from Come On Over Hanover, who crosses over in front of Discus Hanover as they pass the 5/16. Issa watching the give and go from 3rd. Malibu Kid situated mid-pack, just 4 lengths from the lead in front of defending Trotter of the Year, Pay Me Tonight, who's trotting 5th in his return in front of Mark of a Beast in 6th. Nothing from Duck Dodge and Dive and Bluffin' Her as Come On Over Hanover leads the charge to the half-mile pole, with Discus Hanover just a little more than a length behind. Issa rides the pylons in 3rd as Malibu Kid gets ready to begin the journey on the outside, and Stahlbaum on the right line with him as they reach the half in 58 and 1 at 29 and 3. Second quarter, it's Come On Over Hanover, the one they have to get to. And Dobson has that one, dictating the terms by a little more than a length. Discus Hanover getting a nice trip in second. A tougher journey for Malibu Kid, who's fully extended on the outside. Issa pinned to the pylons in 4th. Pay Me Tonight now passed by Mark of a Beast as Come On Over Hanover still under a Dobson hand drive as he checks in 3 quarters and 128, a 29 and 4 third quarter. Come On Over Hanover, and now Dobson's getting a little busy in the bike. Discus Hanover has gotten the perfect trip. He'll have every chance if he's good enough. Malibu Kid on the outside, not gaining nor losing any ground, with Mark of a Beast 4th and Issa 5th as they come to the top of the stretch. And Come On Over Hanover trying to last on the lead. Malibu Kid is back for more. Discus Hanover tries the inside. It's Come On Over Hanover. Here comes Discus Hanover up the inside now. Discus Hanover, the pocket rocket. Discus Hanover won it with Come On Over Hanover and Malibu Kid, 157 and 2.
We're on to the last 2 tracks from the weekend. First up, we're going to look at Miami Valley Raceway. They had racing Sunday. Trevor Smith had the hat trick. He wins races 5, 11, and 12. Race 5 with Accelerate in 157 and 2. Trotted the last quarter in 30 seconds. Flat minor at 5-1 upset as the favorite, Rumblin' in the Valley, led the whole way, but just gets past their deep stretch. Trevor Smith gets back into the winner's circle. Race 11 with Overpayment, 156 and 1. Another upset, 7-1. This time the favorite, Shamrock, finished 7th. And Trevor Smith gets his 3rd and final win. Race 12, another minor 4-1 upset with Lady Angel. They paced the mile on 155 flat. The favorite, Comacy, goes 3rd. And the last thing we'll look at Miami Valley, race 7, they had the Fillies and Mares Open Pace, was won by Kentucky Lady in 152 flat with a 28 and 1 closing quarter. Let's check this out.
They're off and pacing, fire down for the lead. Lee Lou and into the Mystic Moon from the rail. Shadow Rage driving in between horses. Kentucky Lady racing away in 5th is Trick of the Light. Outside 6th, Kobe's GG at the rail. JK Shining Star from the 2nd tier. The Pantheas came away in 8th. 9th is Ain't the Same Without You. Early Trailer Anthem The roll by the quarter behind the lead of Kentucky Lady. She has him there, 27 flat. Racing in second, Lilu. Out pops into the Mystic Moon. She'll press the pace early. Racing fourth, Shadow Rage there in fifth is Trick of the Light. It's a length back to JK Shining Star. Kobe's GG's going to get the scenic route. Following her cover is Ain't the Same Without You. Now eighth, ninth to the inside. The Pantheist in the trailer Anthem on over to the half. Into the Mystic Moon. New leader. Kentucky Lady will battle from the pocket. Out and moving comes Trick of the Light. First up, 55 and 4 for the half. 28 for her second panel. Lilu locked in fourth outside. Kobe's GG trying to track down her cover. She's now fifth on the outside. Shadow Rage, sixth to the inside. Third over outside, Ain't the Same Without You. Is followed by Anthem, who's joined the outer flow. Shuffled back to ninth, JK Shining Star in the trailer out the back door. The Pantheist at three quarters. It's into the Mystic Moon. Outside, Trick of the Light. Kentucky Lady has had the trip. Kobe's GG's been out every step. She's now three wide, 123 and 3, 27 and 4. Third quarter, inside saving ground. Lilu is 3.5 from the front as they come to the top of the stretch into the Mystic Moon. Kentucky Lady angles out of the pocket to challenge into the stretch, into the Mystic Moon. Kentucky Lady coming on and coming at her from far back. Anthem with late paces. They drive for the wire into the Mystic Moon. Kentucky Lady noses apart in a photo 152.
And it was the Kentucky Lady. Last track we'll look at today. Oh, thank you for joining me through all of this. Hawthorne Racecourse had 12 races on Sunday. One driver picks up the hat trick, and that is Brandon Bates. He gets the first win in race 2 with Senorita Mouse, wire to wire in 156 and 4. Oh. Bates would be back in the winner's circle a couple of races later in race 5 with Party's Jet. They go 157 and 2 with a 28 and 2 closing quarter to hold on here. They really fought through this one. Big wave of pacers here. But charge is late. And his third and final win, Brandon Bates, comes race 10 with Delightful Donna. They go 158 and 3 with a 27 and 2 closing quarter. That is the fastest closing quarter by a lot. The next fastest recorded final quarter of a mile was 28 and 2. So he just this pacer, Delightful Donna, charges late. Look at her go. And that is everything there from Brandon Bates. Oh, thank you so much for joining me today. It was a long episode. We got everything done. We said farewell to Northfield Downs. We went over the O'Brien Award winners really quickly. Century Mile wrapped up their winter meet and a bunch of more track action. The first Sire Stake action of the year went down at Cal Expo. Make sure to rewatch if you're just joining us late. Again, couple of errors and mistakes today, but that's it's all a part of being human. Thank you so much for joining me. We're live on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. We're also sponsored by HarnessBid. HarnessBid is the game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. Provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you, its customers. So visit harnessbid.com for more and to get started. And thank you again to our friends at the USTA. Make sure to join me on Wednesday. I'll try to be better on Wednesday. We'll be back also on Friday, same time, same place. And again, next Monday, we'll have another probably big episode covering all of next week's action. Thank you to everyone. See you Wednesday. Bye-bye.